This is the cheat code for teens that want freedom early. Before we get into the video, my name is Ja, 17 years old, and as always, you are special. You can do anything that you want to do, and I don't want anybody to stop you from achieving your dreams, goals, or aspirations, which is why I'm here to support you and overall validate you, because you can do way more than you think, and I promise you that. If you need credit on who I am, I'm logged out on my bank account right now. I don't know why, so I can't really show you. But if you go look at my previous videos, I think the first couple videos on my channel, I was showing like a pretty good amount of money and just over my bank account and stuff like that, just to show you that like I do make a pretty good amount of money for my age. But getting into my first point, it was skills over grades at first for me. What I mean by that is I was really focusing and putting my time into making and developing a real world skill that was going to print money at a young age. School and stuff like that, I mean, it'll get you right, I guess, if you do have aspirations to go to college, but getting an A on a test isn't going to bring you thousands of dollars a month at this age. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was, yeah, school is still important because my parents are kind of on my ass about that a little bit. I will say, like, I can't just slack off, but I knew that I need to put more time outside of school into building a skill and overall getting deeper in my bag, so that way I can make a bunch of money at a young age, which is what I've been doing. Doing that and putting more time, whether it may be an hour or two after school, that really paid off come summertime, because I was able to generate thousands of dollars and overall elevate my income. I'm making more than some people who are grown with working jobs at a young age. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to flex or anything like that. There's kids my age making 100K, 200K, even $1 million a year, a month, whatever it may be. So I do have a long way to go. But I will say that hour or two that I was putting in after school, or just spontaneously, well, I wouldn't say spontaneously, I did have a consistent schedule, but that I was putting into my businesses and stuff like that, that allowed me to make the income that I'm making. It benefited me in the long run. And if I was putting all that time into grades and stuff like that and really worrying about school, I wouldn't be at where I'm at right now. So that takes me into my next point: to reinvent fast. Don't wait on the perfect timing, and don't wait on permission to do everything. By perfect timing, I mean that I don't want you to I need to wait till I have the nicest camera to start a YouTube channel. I don't want you to wait until you have the nicest clothes to make fashion content, etc., etc. There never will be a perfect time. You just have to start. So think about this, right? You have an iPhone right now. It's not the best iPhone, whatever. Let's say it's a 11 or 12, right? You can make YouTube videos and content on that phone, but if you thought, I need a camera, I need this, that, and a third, and you get that camera, let's say you do get that camera like 2 months later, let's say you post a video every single day, you do 7 videos a week, that's 4 weeks in a month, 28 videos in a month, times that by 2, I don't know, quick math, that's 50, 60 something, whatever, you get the point. That's 50 to 60 more videos of data and analytical stuff that you could have had before you had that camera. You get what I'm saying? And what if some of those videos, even though it wasn't on the best camera or whatever, what if that video took off and it changed your life? I'm not saying that maybe another video won't take off or anything like that, but you get the point. If you just had started, you don't know where your life could have been. If you just wait until, oh, I need to build up my wardrobe, then third, no, just start. And it might be embarrassing, whatever it may be. I know some people do struggle with that, but that goes into another point that I have. You can't care what people think if you want to be free early. See, at this age, I feel like most people are, well, I'll say most people are very condescending of others. Most people are judgmental of others. But if you want to start a business, if you want to overall elevate your lifestyle and your income, you can't care what other people think. In 5 to 10 years, nobody's going to remember you for, hey, remember who that guy had that clothing brand, that guy who used to make those YouTube videos, or girl, I don't know who's watching this. But what they will remember in 5 to 10 years is, they're not going to remember the start, but they're going to remember the finish, where you are then. They're going to remember you at the top of the mountain. You start that e-commerce brand, that clothing brand, like I said, you just keep going with it, and you tune out the outside noise. Eventually, you're going to make it. I know it might be kind of weird, you get looks in school or whatever it may be, but that's okay. You know what you got going on, and they don't. Eventually, there's going to be the people buying from your clothing brand, watching your YouTube videos or whatever it may be, working for your business. You just have to keep on going and just say, fuck them. That's pretty much all it can be. Even the greats do that. I'm sure Kobe, LeBron, Michael Jordan, whatever it may be, in terms of basketball terms, they said fuck the outside noise and they just went to go get their bag, and look where they are now. They're greats. Nobody knows where they were. Nobody knows that, well, people know that Michael Jordan got cut from his sophomore basketball team, but imagine he quit then. He wouldn't be where he is now. Damn, I got cut. I wanna quit. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go get a job somewhere else. Nah, he said fuck them. He said fuck what they thinking, and look at where he's at now. I don't really need to say anything else about that. I'm sure you understand what I mean by that. And that goes into the next point: reinvest over flex. I feel like the third point, or the third or fourth point, wherever I am, I don't know, I just be talking to you guys, but it's reinvest over flex. The cheat code isn't making money, but it's what you do with it. So I will say, when I first made my 5 and 10K, a part of me did want to spend that money, go throw that money on clothes and stuff like that, but I knew that if I reinvested into the businesses that I had, that it would bring me a lot more money long term than it would, like I said, if I went and got the newest LV bag, the newest Goyard bag, the newest kicks, whatever. I didn't start making those purchases and really getting stuff for myself when I knew that I just had a whole bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? I just had money that was disposable, and I had money that I could do what I wanted with. Because, well, overall, I will say I don't think I'm a flashy person. When you see me on this channel, I'll have on a white tee, a black tee, a tank top, or this jacket. It's my favorite Nike Tech jacket. But if you go on my Instagram, you will see me with some nice stuff, I will say, but that's because fashion is a part of my brand and my branding. I want to keep going with that, because I do like to get dressed. But I'm really speaking in terms of an earlier stage. If you make that first 5 or 10K and that's all you have to your name, it's okay to spend a little bit of it, but I really wouldn't spend more than 10% of what you have to your name. And that's a rule that I took for myself. Just keep 10%, whatever, do what you want with it. Really, the whole 100%. Just reinvest that, whether that may be in the better gear, better equipment, for whatever it may be. I'm gonna use YouTube for an example. Maybe get a better camera. Okay, you got 10K now. Let's say you're doing a power washing business, which is what I had going during the summer. Reinvest into a better power washer, a surface cleaner, whatever it may be, and overall just use that 5 to 10K to make another 20 to 30K. Take that 20 to 30K and make 100, 200K. You get what I'm saying? You shouldn't spend that money, in my personal opinion, so early on, because you just don't have enough of it. Now it's different when you have like 10 mil, 20 mil in the bank. Okay, I mean, do what you want to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? But when you don't have that much money to your name, it's just no point of blowing that and spending that to impress other people or whatever it may be. That's all I have for you in today's video. If you made it this far, drop a singular thumbs up in the comment section to show that you are special. Well, everybody is, but that you're ready to take your life serious and you're ready to pretty much overall change and go get that bag and go chase your dreams and aspirations. Like I said, I will be making a video every single day, so I'll see you tomorrow. That's all I got for you. Job.